where best friends and next-door neighbors, Willow and Lillian, spill the tea on murder, mysteries, and other things that go bump in the night. So get your favorite teacup ready, and let's get into it. Welcome to Cruel Tea Podcast. This is Lillian, and with me is Merris.
Hello.
Because it's Merris Monday.
Ah, thank God.
What do you mean?
Well, I've had to do a few true crimes, and I got tricked. I thought it was Merris Monday, and it wasn't.
Oh yeah, you were confused.
I was lost, and now I'm found.
So our last Merris Monday was about the humanity.
Oh yeah, that was a good one.
It was, but it was sad.
I had a good time.
This one's cool, although, I mean, I don't really know if it's weird enough, but it's something that I personally love intensely. It's very sciencey.
Okay.
I'm going to science all over you. I'm going to science all over the tea bags.
Hi.
Hi. So I hope you're excited.
Yeah, now I am.
Doesn't take much. So NASA is always scanning the sky. Well, okay. Let me change this a little bit.
What is going on?
Well, I want to be accurate. NASA used to always be scanning the sky for near-Earth objects.
Oh, I'm sad now.
Because they pose an existential threat. And no, I'm not talking about aliens, but I kind of will be. So settle down.
No.
It's science and poopy old facts first. And and we're not talking about Earth-destroying meteors, even though that's probably looking like a nice option these days.
Yes, I vote for meteor.
It's like, you can summon aliens, because remember, we tried that shit and it worked.
It didn't work good for me at all.
I saw an orb,
That's
and
just
I
shit.
felt connected to the universe, so fuck
It was
you.
kind of cold.
It was cold.
Yeah.
Maybe we can summon an Earth-destroying meteor.
I'll get right on it.
Or just pull the moon right down into us,
I think that was the episode of The Tick once.
I used to love that show.
That was a good show. Yeah.
It was. So, back before things became stupid, NASA scanned the night sky every night with the Pan-STARRS telescope, looking for big mean rocks in space that can end us all.
Step on me, rock mommy.
Oh my God. God. Oh,
Meteor mommy.
y'all don't understand. He has been puffy-tailed and squirrely all day long.
Yeah, but Meteor mommy is good. That's good, like, merchandise, right? You can
I like that. That should be a shirt,
Meteor
yeah.
mommy, step on me, yeah.
Yeah. Each morning, the objects it finds are examined by staff. And watch that be a job that no longer exists under Trump. And so I Googled it just, when I was writing these notes. And it is a job that no longer exists under Trump. This satellite has its funding revoked. This telescope, rather. And now all we fund is Hubble and James Webb. Cool. At least we won't know what hit us.
Literally.
Yeah, that's the joke.
I over-joked it.
It was good because my joke wasn't that great, so over-joking it made it funnier.
That's a term I just made up just now.
I'm watching you fiddle with my shit.
I don't mean to.
God damn.
Yeah.
So the way we've got this set up for recording is it's in our bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And I'm over by our window, and he's across the room by the bed, and I have a bunch of crap on the bed, and he's fiddling with it.
That's me.
All right. Usually the things the Pan-STARR finds aren't anything to, write home about. That is until October 19th, 2017, when it found an object going real fast between the stars. And when staff looked at the measurements of speed and position, this made the staff get a boner. An astronomer boner.
I don't need to know what that looks like or anything.
They were excited.
They had rocks in their pants, yeah?
Oh, yeah. They had something hard in their pants.
Wow.
Yeah. Because it was weird what they found. So, by October 22nd, 2017, NASA had gathered enough information on the object that they could say with certainty that this strange thing wasn't from our solar system, which is a first.
Okay, all right.
So I'm going to put this in perspective. NASA has been waiting to find an interstellar comet or object since the early 70s, but until October of 2017, they'd never seen anything.
Bupkis.
The next star system is 4.4 light years away, meaning it would take 50,000 motherfucking years for any object from there to get here.
Uh-huh.
Science.
Yeah.
The object came from the direction of the constellation Lyra. It passed closest to our sun on September 9th, 2017, inside the orbit of Mercury. So, like, very close.
Very close to the sun, yeah.
Astronomically speaking. On October 14th, right before it was discovered, it made its closest approach to Earth. And it came within 15 million miles of us. Again,
That's pretty close.
When we're talking about space, that's right up your butt.
Right.
God,
Whoa,
what's wrong with
whoa.
me? I'm just going to put a warning ahead of time. I wrote this after reading nothing but a million romance novels, bricked up, perimenopausal, and on my period. It's not my fault. The night bitch is out, and I can't put her back in the box.
That's a movie that you love. Have you explained that to Teabags?
I'll explain it again. Night Bitch is a movie with Amy Adams. It's based on a book, which I'm super going to read because I love the movie. And it's really just an allegory for motherhood in which you turn into a horrible werewolf monster and kill your cat.
Yeah.
And divorce your husband.
Don't do that to me.
No?
No.
I won't.
Okay.
It's fine. This object was briefly called Rama. This was named after a fictional spacecraft in a story written by Arthur C. Clarke in 1973. But it didn't really suit the object, and as it was spotted by a telescope in Hawaii, NASA consulted two experts on Hawaiian culture, a navigator and a linguist. And they were going to pick a more appropriate name. And they named it Oumuamua.
Mm-hmm.
This translates to scout or messenger from the distant past reaching out to us. And maybe it's because I'm perimenopausal and all up in my period, but I think it's really beautiful.
It is beautiful.
And perfect.
Yeah.
Because basically, at first, astronomers really thought that Oumuamua is going to be like the cast-off from the early days of the universe when it was all bumping into stuff and making planets.
Right.
Now, to break it down why this is breathtaking and awe-inspiring, we had a piece of another solar system here in ours, something we had never seen before. A wayward visitor from so far away, a human being can scarcely imagine such a thing. Something that took at least 50,000 years to get here. And
Cool.
here we are,
Yeah.
just a tiny mote in God's eye, and we were all here for this rare and strange thing. And that's just about the coolest shit ever. You know, I hear, like, especially millennials all the time. And I want to clear something up real quick. Because I have a bone to pick.
You have a boner? Yeah, okay.
I wish I had a boner, but I have a bone to pick.
All right, fine.
I got something stuck in me craw.
Uh-huh.
I don't know why I'm a pirate. But I want to set the record straight. I am the last year for Gen X. I was born in 1979.
Yeah.
So I'm a Gen Xer. You could even, some people put me in Zennial, which is the combo between Gen X and Millennial.
I'm definitely that one.
Merris, born in 1983, is a Zennial.
Yeah.
More on the Millennial side than me. And he does love avocado on toast because it is delicious.
I would marry avocado. I would give up all I have because I have no money for avocado.
For real.
Oh, I'm
It's
marrying.
vegetable butter. Fuck
Yum,
off.
yum,
It's
yum,
delicious.
yum. I don't care if it makes me very poor forever.
Here's a pro tip, friends. Get your piece of toast. Do your avocado. Sprinkle it with everything bagel seasoning.
Yum, yum, yum.
Yum. You're welcome.
Yes.
If we can afford avocados.
I won't. I can't.
No, we're done.
No.
No.
We're at war with Mexico for no reason.
And Willow is a millennial, straight up. She was born in like 1993 or something like that.
I don't know. She's way younger than me.
Yeah. Maddie is Gen Z. Like,
Yeah, she's super young.
yeah, like producer Will, who's 22, and my middle child, who's 20.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if this has caused confusion. Young people don't suck. Shut up. So we're going to move on.
Anyway, I want to eat toast.
Me too. Toast sounds great. So we only had a week to get a really good look at our new friend while it was still floating around in our solar system. So we're going to talk about what we learned in that week. First, NASA had to scramble to get telescope time. And you may say, but it's fucking NASA. That shit don't matter. NASA didn't own the Pan-STARRS telescope, and there are telescopes all over the world, and we wanted every single fucking one of them pointed at this thing.
Yes.
And in order for these astronomers to get this time to study it, usually they have to petition. And it's like a peer-reviewed process. And this takes months. NASA got it done in like 48 hours.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so the telescopes all turned, 7 of them turned their like big unblinking eyes towards the heavens and towards Oumuamua. Mm-hmm. And what we wanted to figure out first is how big a feller this thing was. It passed close to the Earth, right under our nose, and we didn't even see it until it was already moving away from us. Mm-hmm. And that's
weird.
Not only weird, but sort of upsetting.
Yeah.
Because
I would leave us too if I could.
Right.
Yeah, I would get on the Oumuamua and fly away from Earth.
Yes, Oumuamua, take me with you.
Yeah. Take me, Space Rock.
Well, it went away, but it may come back. We don't know.
Please, come. You forgot me.
You left me here.
You left me here alone.
But what we really wanted to know is if this thing had been, let's say, real close and had hit us, would we all be dead? And the answer is no.
Oh.
Well, no.
Some of us?
Some of us would most certainly be fucking dead. Yeah. So, things start to immediately get fucking weird with this object. Due to its extreme fluctuations in brightness, NASA determined its shape to be one of a couple things. Mm-hmm. Very long and very narrow, like a spear or a hot dog.
I love hot dog rock.
Yes, it's about half a mile long, and nothing in our solar system looks like this thing or is shaped like it.
It's probular.
Maybe. Because they've done more measurements since, because they trained the Hubble on it as it was leaving and got to study it for 2 more months. And so they got a lot more data after that.
Okay.
So they kind of think that it's like a flattened ovular shape.
That's even weirder.
Because it wobbles and spins like a top.
A flat egg?
Yes.
Okay.
An ovoid shape that is flattened, much like a pancake your child would make for you on Mother's Day.
No, the ones they made for you look like a chicken breast.
Well, one time my kids made me pancakes for Mother's Day, and it looked like raw-ass chicken.
It was
like
lumpy,
a puffy, weird, lumpy
not flat
wad.
at all.
Wasn't good. I did not
Wadded.
eat it. I pretended to eat it.
Yeah.
I think I gave it to an animal.
Yeah.
And you know how that is, like the kids try and do something nice for you, and they have wrecked your kitchen.
Yeah.
They've just absolutely bodied the whole thing. It's fucked. So, yeah. This suggests, too, its shape and its fucking crazy wobble that it was, like, propelled violently out of where it came from.
Do you
which
think
we
it
don't
was
know.
propelled by the wobble? Like, that would make you throw up if you were in it.
Well, we'll get to that.
Okay.
We'll get to that. Because not really. There's no gravity in space, and so you don't feel it wobbling.
Oh, that would be weird.
I mean, it wasn't wobbling with enough. It wasn't wobbling with enough.
And you can't really be in something that's super flat. Like, it must be just a
Well,
probe.
it would have been. Oh shit! Well, you're fucking everything.
Sorry, I'm just
You're
ruining our
non-sciencey.
episode. No, I just go by vibes.
So now we're gonna go. What was it made from? Well, obviously they don't fucking know. It's not like we could fly a spaceship up there and get a chunk of it. Actually, we could.
Viewers.
Do you know we could? Well, I mean, not now. It's too far.
Oh.
But there was a point where we could have.
We shoulda.
But it got too far from the sun, which would have made approach very difficult.
Right.
Because of the lack of gravity and shit.
God. We suck.
Typically, how astronomers will find out the composition of an object is they go by its color.
Okay.
And its reflectivity.
Okay.
Oumuamua, shiny like tinfoil.
So it was wobbly, and it was a flat egg, and it was shiny.
Or it could be a hot dog.
Could be hot dogular. Mm-hmm. That's a scientific shape.
And a lot of times things will glow blue or things will glow red. Those are like the most common colors for, things.
Yeah, okay.
So this one was red. Mm-hmm. Now, it can mean a couple things. It can mean that
evil?
that it has like iron deposits on its surface.
Okay.
Or it's entirely made of iron, like a meteorite.
Somebody shot us with a gun.
No.
Oh.
No. How are you
know.
dumb?
I don't know. It was like bullet shaped.
God, we don't know how it was shaped.
I'm
Not
trying.
really.
I'm trying.
But basically, It could be totally made of metal, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, someone shot us.
We have little iron meteorites. Like, I have several of
Yeah,
them.
I have some in my collection, yeah.
And I love to just fucking touch them. I'm like, this bitch came from space.
Yes.
And it just makes, I don't know, makes my nipples hard. It's
Wow,
really
wow,
cool.
wow.
It's just so cool. Like, how can anyone not hear this stuff and their mind just not go, whoa, whoa, it's so cool.
Oh, I love to think about it.
I think about it all the time. Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where did it come from? Where did it go? Where did it come from? Oumuamua Joe?
Yeah, don't know.
We don't know.
No.
So, there's some real weird shit about the Oumuamua.
Tell
and
me
we're gonna
about it. Tell me.
talk about it.
Tell me.
Its trajectory deviated from what would be expected based on the sun's gravity alone.
Mm-hmm.
Now, what I mean by that is the sun is clearly very gravitational, and it yanks things towards it. Comets.
Similar to your mom, yeah.
Yes, similar to your mom.
Yeah.
And by its mass and size and all in speed and position, it should have done a certain way. It should have gained speed towards the sun.
Yeah, and fell into it, right?
No. And went zing, boomeranged, and decreased in speed.
Oh, okay.
As it moved, tried to escape the sun's gravity.
Yeah,
right?
get out of there, yeah.
It didn't do that.
Know what to do.
It increased its speed. Without any visible means of propulsion. A rock should not be able to have propulsion. Okay?
Right.
You understand what I'm
it's
saying?
got no rockets on the rock.
Now, some comets will speed up sometimes, but that's because the ice and shit around them melts, making a form of
Making
propulsion.
them lighter, yeah.
Yeah. Oumuamua does not have a coma, which is like the kind of
tail.
glow
Yeah.
around the front of the comet, right?
Yeah.
And it doesn't have a tail.
No.
So it's not one of them.
Nope.
But it moved like one until it didn't.
Strange.
Yeah. The unexpected acceleration initially led to speculation that it might be an alien spacecraft.
It must be. It's probably where the Bigfoot came from, I would have guessed.
Obviously, it dropped it off.
Yeah. Didn't pick me up.
Some more science stuff. It was traveling at a speed and trajectory consistent with the local standard of rest, LSR. This means it was moving at a speed that matched the average motion of stars around it within the galaxy. In other words...
I don't know what that means.
Well, that's what the in other words is for.
Okay.
Relative to its stellar neighborhood, Oumuamua was essentially stationary until it wasn't. This is very unusual. In fact, it would be highly useful for a probe meant to explore the stars across the galaxy. If you're stationary in the LSR, the natural rotation of the galaxy will bring stars towards you over time, allowing close encounters without using any propellant. This kind of passive travel would be highly efficient.
It sounds like smart guy stuff, but what I'm hearing is that maybe Oumuamua was like the Google Earth thing that's taking pictures of us?
Yes, it's a probe. That's what I'm using a bunch of fancy science for probe.
So it's just filling out Google space.
Yes.
Okay.
The odds of a natural object just happening to match the LSR are approximately 500 to 1, meaning it's just not kind of fucking possible. This already raises questions about an artificial origin. On top of that, Oumuamua was highly reflective, and it rotated at a very consistent speed. While the rotation itself isn't unusual, what's truly strange is that it left the solar system. It began to accelerate without any means of propulsion. The only natural objects we know of that can do this are comets, which accelerate due to outgassing. Outgassing comes from the melting of the ice around the coma and the tail.
Yeah, it's a comet
Which it
breaking
doesn't
down.
fucking have. But the speed it was traveling, its age, and its mass should have had all those things.
Right.
But it didn't.
Yeah.
And so I fucking love this weird ass hot dog. Or a weird pancake.
Not dog, possibly.
Hot dog or not dog, we don't fucking
We don't know.
I just think everything about it is strange and wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I thought we needed a strange and wonderful story instead of a horrific, why is the country falling apart? Oh my God, the economy, eggs are $500.
Yeah.
I think I could get meth cheaper.
Yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. We were at the
You're out of
vape
meth,
store
yeah.
the other day.
Uh-huh.
And we were looking at weed smoking apparatuses because Merris broke the bowl to our bong.
Mm-hmm.
And there was this cute, it looked like a little root beer barrel. And I was like, oh my God, this is so cute. And you smoke dabs with it? And the lady was like, no, meth.
Ugh.
And I was like, oh.
Oh.
I was so disappointed.
Yeah.
And then I felt kind of embarrassed, weirdly. I felt like an old woman.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I don't smoke meth.
No.
I mean, I did once. On accident.
On accident, she said.
No, really. Like, they were loading up a thing to smoke, and they're like, do you want this? I kind of thought it was crack, honestly.
Oh, that makes it fine.
I feel crack's a little classier.
I've never done either thing.
And they're like, here, hit this. And of course I went, drugs. And so I did. And then I felt fine, like normal, and I had no intrusive thoughts. So that's the ADHD for you. Right. You know what's not meth? Oumuamua and business time.
A business time.
I don't have any, y'all. I've just had a time.
Yeah, we're always having a time.
I know we're always having a time, but it wasn't necessarily a bad time. I just feel like I'm just tired.
Yeah. I'm
exhausted. I've been working really hard. I'm on my period, which is always just fucking God.
Mm-hmm.
God. And I'm having I've become a perimenopausal beast.
A night bitch.
I am the night bitch. I've got chin hair.
Oh my God.
My titties hurt.
Oh no.
My nip nops and titties are so sensitive and ouchy. Oh. I'm having cramps in my lower back shooting down my leg.
Night bitch problems.
I'm going to bleed so much it's going to look like an abattoir in here. That's a slaughterhouse, but that's the French word for it because I felt fancy. And it's just, it's not the period itself. That sucks, but I'm crying. Mm-hmm. I cried over Oumuamua. I was like, it's so precious to me. And I felt like Willow, and then a large well of disgust came up in me.
Oh, no.
Because she cries over dumb shit like that all the time.
She'll cry if you look at her funny.
Yeah, and then Merris is wearing a flannel shirt.
Yeah.
All day. I was just picturing him, and that's he's got on jeans and the hiking boots. The flannel shirt is open. His hairy chest is out. He's sweating and chopping wood.
She's being ridiculous.
And I read 4 romance novels in 2 days. Mm-hmm. And I've just been kind of flailing around in my bed, eating stuff and crying.
Very
and
sad.
being horny. And cramping. It's just wretched. It's wretched.
Night bitch.
So that's what I am. I want a shirt that says "Night Bitch" in heavy metal font.
Yes.
Because that's how I feel on the inside. I want to take off all my clothes. Mm-hmm. I want to take down my hair, which is glorious, by the way. I grew up my side shave and I look amazing.
It's true.
The hair is just...
Night bitch hair.
I'm living for it. And I just want to roll around in the dirt and run with the wolves. That's where we're at.
Wow.
I mean, they'd eat me. And I'd let them because everything sucks.
Right.
So that's the business time you get tonight.
That's nice. I liked that.
I just went on a weird rant. Uh-huh. And it doesn't even seem like I'm unhappy. Because I'm not. I'm all things.
She's just crazed now.
I'm crazed. Mm-hmm. God, I'm starving.
Yeah.
Do we have anything?
No.
Did you eat the rest of them cookies?
Yeah.
You son of a bitch. I did tell you I didn't want them, so you're safe for my wrath. Yeah. Anyway, you should join our Patreon. I have DB Cooper. Look, the DB Cooper case is long, and I had to read a book, so I'm doing a really good episode for this.
That's crazy. I mean, good.
And it's kind of updated recently, so that will be out by the end of the month, I promise you. And I would rather deliver quality instead of quantity, especially since I'm kind of the only one doing Patreon right now.
Right.
And I'm doing my best.
Yes.
But sometimes it feels like bailing out water on the Titanic. Ugh.
I love you.
I love you too. And I've been really busy with my job, which is a very good thing considering the inevitable downturn of the economy and socioeconomic collapse. Mm-hmm. So, I'm making hay while the sun shines, bitches. Mm-hmm. And I suggest we all do the same. Yeah. But what I'd really like you to do is get onto Discord and talk to me about perimenopause and Oumuamua and romance novels, please. I want to get the smuttiest, spiciest romance novel recommendations you have. I have them for you, too, so we can trade. Because I know that, a vast majority of our audience are perimenopausal ladies, and we like our spicy books.
Yep.
And so I need some recommendations. Come to me and give me your smut. And that's all. Do you have any business time?
No.
You don't even know where you are.
No.
You're just sleepy.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to work in the morning, so we're going to say goodbye. Say goodbye, Merris.
Bye.
Us on your social media platform of choice. Linktree/cruelty has all of the links. Check out our Patreon for exclusive episodes, merch, ad-free episodes, live ghost hunts, and much more. Please be sure to subscribe. New episodes are uploaded weekly. Thank you so much. See you next time. Music and production by Libby.